are gonna have to excuse my face because it is that time of the month. She just wants to break TF out, so we're just gonna let her do what she want to do for right now. Anyway, so yes, in the title, this is very exciting. Like, I am just so excited because I'm finally like speaking on it, like talking about it. Anyways, so guess what, you guys, I'm actually using Zoom to record this video. So yeah, so we're gonna log in and then we're gonna go to I'm actually gonna go to my strategy. I'm actually thinking of naming it double up, period. Just because this is a strategy that I want to catch at the very least like 40 pips. Key points about this strategy. It's always gonna be on the 15-minute chart. Another key point is works best during the London session and the New York session. We're going to use your JPY because it's already right here. Obviously, you guys don't know what these lines are, but I will say only one of them is a moving average. Only one. And it's not like just default settings. I had to mess with this. So obviously, you guys see three lines. You see a blue line, a red line. It looks kind of burgundy, but it's actually red. Well, it could be burgundy, but that's still red, you feel me? Anyway, so there's a blue line, a red line, and there's an orange line. The orange line represents my baseline. That's actually my baseline. That's what separates the buy from the sell. If my candles break this baseline on the downside, obviously I will be looking for a sell, right? And if they break that baseline on the upside, like right here, kind of broke down and broke up again. Anyways, I'll be looking for a buy. Okay, that's just one of the confirmation. Well, in this setup right here, I'm just going to draw a line just to show. Let me first just say this blue line represents a buy and this red line represents a sell. In this situation right here, because I'm looking for a sell, I need to make sure that the red line is above the blue line. If we're looking for a buy, blue has to be above the red. But right here where my pink line is drawn, as you can see, the blue is still above the red. So what happens is we're going to wait 15 minutes, obviously, because it's a 15-minute time frame. Now we see the cross happen. Let me try to zoom this in. Now we see that the cross happened right there. And the red is now above the blue. Now, before you can get in, you need one of these lines to break through this baseline too. And we're going to move it over move my pink line over until that actually happened. So right here, the blue finally broke through the baseline. I still see that the red line is still above the blue line. So red, meaning the sell, is still dominant over the buy. Also, just a little point that I should mention, you need to make sure your candles are below all three lines because you don't want nothing like this right here. See how the candles are like in between the lines and not completely below all three lines? This is not a confirmation per se, but it's just people that want to play it safe. You feel me? Because I like to play safe sometimes. So in this situation right here, this would be considered a perfect setup, okay? Because it broke through for the sell. That's the first confirmation. Second confirmation is because I'm looking for a sell, the red line has to be dominant over the blue line, which in this case right here, we can see the red is above the blue. That's the second confirmation. Third confirmation is at least one of those lines have to break through the baseline too. At least the blue or the red has to break through the baseline too. And right here, the blue broke through the baseline, and that confirms that's my three confirmations. And now I'm valid to get in this trade for a sell. Now, like I said, the candles being completely below all three lines, that's just something you have to feel good about. Like, that's just something you should feel good about. It's not a confirmation. Let's just set this up with like the short position stuff. I want to say that you don't have to wait for the candle to completely close. You can get in as soon as the candle just pops up. This candle popped up right here. Bring it down a little. Okay, so let's edit this. Coordinates. Stop level. My stop loss, I'm still in the works of that, but I think 35 pips should do it because 35 pips for a 40 pip TP. some spares. Press OK. They hit TP in like, what time is this? In like an hour. Yo, pip this though, no drawdown, straight profit. So today is the 1st. So let's go back 1 week before. We're gonna do from Monday. Wait, what the hell? And like I said, it's best to trade during the London session. So I'm gonna change my time frame to 3 a.m. We're gonna go back 2 a.m. Okay, that's just an hour before the London session actually starts. This is what happened. Okay, this broke from way back here on the upside. We're actually on the upside. Okay, first confirmation, that check. Second confirmation, I need to make sure my blue line is above the red line because I'm looking for a buy. Third confirmation, at least one of these lines has to also break through the baseline. Complete setup, but my candle is touching the line. Let's see, another 15 minutes, still touching, another 15 minutes, still touching, another 15 minutes, boom. Right? Oh, I finished that a little bit. Let's move it up some more. Okay. Ooh, you think we hit TP on this? Let's see. Let's see what happened. Let me zoom this out a little bit. We came up some type of pips. I don't know. Oh, we actually did hit TP. Oh my God, look at that. We hit TP the next day, 3 a.m. That's crazy. Okay, so let's play with this some more, right? It's technically hit TP 3 a.m. the next day. 3 a.m. is when we're actually looking for another trade. So it's touching my blue line. Everything's still set up, but boom, look at this candle. It's not touching, so we will be getting in again on this candle, right? Actually closed. Ooh, this might be a little too close. Oh, we actually, I don't even gotta put stop loss. I'll just do it for y'all. 350. That's what I'm saying. With this strategy, why do I even have a 35 pip stop loss? I should really have like a 20 pip stop loss, right? We would have hit TP in literally, we got in at 3:30 to 5. I don't know how long that is. 3 hours. Now we're 2-0 for this week, right? The next day will be the 26th, 3 a.m., right? First confirmation, my breakthrough on the downside. Second confirmation, I need to make sure my red line is above my blue line because I'm looking for a sell. Third confirmation, I need to make sure at least one of these breaks through the baseline too. Let's completely zoom this in because we got to see if this is touching. I want to feel good about this trade, so I need to make sure this is not touching. It's not touching, right? It's not touching. Even if you wanted to wait for the next candle to see what happened, next candle is also not touching. You should be getting in on this candle or this candle. Stop loss 50. TP is 40 pips. I just know this hit TP. There's no way you didn't hit TP. You didn't hit TP? Is that what you're telling me? You're telling me you didn't hit TP? You was not going to tell me you didn't hit TP. What? You hit TP. Now we're what? Now we're 3-0. 26 is the 27th. Okay, so I wouldn't be looking to get in this again because because I'm looking for interest from 3 a.m., right? And we were still in this trade around 3 a.m. Mind you, it was looking a little, it was no setup around 3 a.m. So we would have just let this go and we're just gonna look for the next setup. I don't want you to feel like you only have to trade up during 3 a.m. or during the London session because you could definitely trade during the New York session. This actually set up from 11 a.m. That's during the New York session. Like I said, best times to trade this strategy per se is London session and New York session. A breakthrough on the downside, so I'm looking for a sell. First confirmation checks out. Now I'm waiting for the red to be above the blue, and that actually checks out from where my pink line is too. Sorry, excuse me. My red is above my blue, okay? Now my third confirmation, at least the blue or the red has to break through the baseline too. It also has to break through. So we're still waiting, still waiting. Okay, it finally breaks through the baseline right here. But remember, You really want to feel good about a trade. You want to make sure it's not touching. Finally, we can get in, right? It's finally not touching. Matter of fact, we're going to get in from when the candle closes, just to assume it completely closes out and it wasn't nowhere touching, right? Short position because we're looking for a sell. Yeah, we definitely hit TP. Period. I'm not even going to fix the stop loss. Who? I can't even cuss on here, but who effing with me? He said, now we're what? 5-0? I don't know, but this was straight profits. Now, fun fact, I've actually been using this strategy to also trade NAS and US 30, basically my indices. Best times to actually trade NAS and US 30, it would actually be 8 a.m. when the New York session is opening, because obviously this got nothing to do with the London session. September 1st, this was today. I actually caught this trade. 40 pips stop loss to 80 PTP. At 8 a.m., I'm waking up. This is what I'm looking at. We're still playing between the lines. We're still in the lines. We're still in the lines. Now it's like we're breaking through. Oh, what's going on? Now we're breaking through on the downside. So now I'm waiting for my candle to not touch any of those 3 lines. You see this candle is touching all 3 of those lines. Wait it out. Same thing happens. Boom. Now we're back on the upside. The blue and the red are actually like not stuck together, but like on top of each other, right? I need to wait for them to separate, and then I need to make sure blue is above my red, right? So now I'm still waiting. Waiting. Technically still waiting. They ain't separate yet. Okay, they finally separated, but oh my gosh. This red candle, this candle is now back in between the lines. Now I'm getting frustrated. Like, what is going on? Wait another candle. Boom. This candle right here. What I'm seeing is everything confirms. Everything confirms. Let me just move this out the way a little bit. This candle right here. Sorry, guys. My candle right here. What happens is, it's not touching the line, right? Blue is still dominant over red. We're still on the upside. And then, yeah, I'm good to go. Put this to where this candle closed. This was a sell candle, so I'm going to put it right here. Profit level, what I said, 80 pips. Matter of fact, let's stop with the stop loss. I said 40 pips, right? 400. Profit level, I said 800. I know this trade hit TV because I was obviously in this trade. So 0.01, that's $80. I just closed when I was comfortable, so I closed at 193. Whoa. Guys, this is pretty much my strategy that I've been working on, that I put so much work into. Like, you know how y'all be saying, oh, people like to focus just on rolling. For me, it's high-key focusing on trading. I know I enrolled to learn how to trade, so I came to learn how to trade. I didn't come to copy and paste. Not only do I not just copy and paste, I have my own strategy that I can trade with, and I can make a lot of money. Obviously, you would not have access to this. You literally have to be an active member of my team. You want to start trading, you ready for this, you want to get into this, see what's going on or whatever, don't, hit me up. I got you. The last trading video I did actually did really good. So if you guys want to see maybe me live trading this strategy, let me know in the comments or something. Or maybe a different strategy like alligator. Actually, honestly, I freaking hate that strategy. I can't even hold you guys. Anyways. All right. Thank you guys. Bye.